All right,
What's
Shay
up,
Baby,
man?
man, what's going on, man? A
Yes,
lot going on in
sir.
the industry, man. A lot going on. Today, I want to talk a little bit about Jay-Z, Dame Dash, Jaguar Wright, and your man Diddy. Your industry is going crazy. So, how's everything going, man?
I'm
How's the
good.
platform? How's things rocking with you?
I'm good, man. The platform is doing well, man. You know, working on a lot of new things. New year coming. Just looking forward to everything, man. Just looking forward to everything, man. Looking forward to getting to all the new smoke. Got lot of new people on the platform. The morning shows are doing real well. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Shea Babies. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Shout out to the big drips. Shout out to Niche. Shout out to everybody, man. That's a fact. But yeah, man, Diddy and them dudes, man. It's definitely getting nasty out there for them, man. We cover a lot of that stuff early in the mornings and in the afternoons on the platform. So we are on my platform where we're familiar with what's going on with Diddy, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and definitely with my man for sure. There's a lot going on, man. I mean, you know, Diddy's the GOAT, man. I don't want to see him, Jay-Z, none of these guys go on, man. You know what I mean? That's a fact.
So, Shay, man, I wanted to start off, man, with your man Diddy, man. Diddy's going through a lot of stuff, man. They got a lot of allegations against him every day. It's another case. It's another something every single day with your man, Puff Daddy. So let's talk about this. Diddy. Diddy is one of them guys in the game that, he came in, we're going on 20-something years, 30-something years of success. And now it all ends here with all these sex allegations, baby oil, and all of this stuff. So let's talk about it. Do you think Diddy is going to actually have to do some time, more than 20 years, or you think Diddy will get off?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure. I mean, like I tell them every day, man, the only thing that I have, with Diddy is the whole thing with Cassie, him putting his hands on him hitting him being on the camera doing those violent things towards a female. Other than that, these are allegations. It's a lot of stuff they got on him with all the baby oil stuff, with all the, Ray J coming on there saying like a lot of a lot of ass has been taken. It's a lot, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot so much that, you hoping that these things are not true. You know what I mean? Just for the simple fact that this could drive a man through suicide. Not only are they saying that Diddy is zesty, you know what I mean? And Mo, they saying that Diddy, is drugging up people, putting drugs in their drinks, getting them saucy, taking their manhood from him. That's a lot. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you. For me to be in the game in the 90s and the 2000s, have a few record deals, have a father that's in the business, that leaves a lot of saltiness for guys like us that's been in the business. And, the business has been our life. The business pays our bills. You know what I mean? So for us to hear things like this and know that you make a living off the business and make the business look the way it is kind of bad, man. So I hope that these things that Diddy, that the allegations that they have on Puff is false, man. Because, just to protect the innocence of the industry. Other than that, that's crazy, coming up in the game, like I said, the whole ideal is to get around these people and grow and get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And you always wonder why you never got to these levels with these people. These are people that's probably was protecting you because of the history that you have in the game, to keeping you out of the mix of the new industry. You know what I'm saying? So me, I never was around none of this stuff because I just never got a chance to get around these people. You know what I'm saying? And, that's at this point, it's actually a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you're not involved in these things, being around in it, witnessing it, seeing it, it's a lot to stomach and a lot to, have to, live with every day. So yeah, Diddy is in some things.
So what do you think is going to happen with Diddy's money, all of his assets, all of the stuff that he's worked so hard for all these years to get? Do you think Diddy's going to have to sell all these things? Do you think Diddy's going to have to, figure out a way to get out of jail? to get out of all these situations. I mean, come on, Rashay. These baby oil allegations, these are very scary for Puff Daddy. I think Puff Daddy is in some real trouble. What do you think?
Well, I mean, as far as the assets and as far as everything that Diddy got, come on, bro. Diddy is a billionaire, man. I mean, getting rid of all of the assets to get his hands on a quick, 750 million, 500 million is nothing. So, the money for Diddy to get out of this is nothing. He got the money and the assets to do so. And if not, he got the jewelry. You see the kids, they still walking around with 200,000 on their neck, rollies on and everything. So you already see that, them getting their hands on the bag to get out of this is nothing. You know what I mean? I could see them at any time, if it's about the money, Diddy's out of this. You know what I'm saying? They feel that they got something on Diddy that's making Diddy not being able to come home for the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Diddy's been in there, we count every day on the morning show. He's been on there for like 96 days. This is nasty work. Diddy is used to living good. Like I said before, when Diddy, he's lived more of a lavish life, his 50-something years on this earth, it outweighs him living more lavish than him living hurt. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Diddy's not used to this. He's used to eating caviar fish cakes like my man Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder say, that's their lifestyle. That's what they used to. You know what I'm saying? So to have to be in there and eating some nasty turkey and some dried up cranberry sauce, and walking around in jail butt naked is crazy. They have a video of Diddy riding around through the jail on a scooter. I don't know if that's real or not, but come on, man. Diddy's not used to this lifestyle. You know what I mean? He used to going outside, smoking a blunt, and his problem is worrying about which car should he take for the day. Or like my man Jadakiss said, his problem is spilling red wine on the silk. You know what I mean? So there you go. Diddy selling the assets to get to the next level to do what he got to do is no problem for them. Them boys got the bag, man. I'm telling you, the bag is not the problem. They feel they got something on Diddy to take him down. So yeah, he's going to lose a lot of the assets and he's going to have to put up the bag. You know what I mean? They're already saying that their lawyers and all of these guys, they're not really that strong because they got denied each bail that he asked for. So either they got something on him or he need new lawyers. Diddy got the money. I guess Diddy's going in his camp is going to figure that out for sure. And that's a fact.
It's crazy. You never think these type of guys with these type of fame, these type of money would do these type of things. Like your boy Dame Dash. Dame Dash has never been in any troubles. But Dame Dash, I got to say, Dame Dash has really, really told the industry about Jay-Z. And things have never changed since then. He told y'all everything that happened to Jay-Z is happening now and it's coming to light. So, what do you think about Dame Dash?
Come on, bro. Dame is the GOAT. Listen, I ain't got no problem with Dame. Dame is like, you always give the passes to the females. Shout out to the Shea Babies. Yeah, give the passes to the females about, a scorned female. Yeah, she was scorned. Dame is scorned. Dame was there from the beginning, from the mud, with the Hawaii Sophies. Come here, battle my man DMX. All of this stuff and all of that. He's there from the beginning with the Jazzo stuff and all of that early in the game with the rope chains. Dame Dash, he sees the rise and the Jay-Z go from the mud all the way up to the billionaire. So of course he's salty. If I'm in the game, me and my man start in the game together and we actually have a run in the game and then you X me out and you become the most paid entertainer and, exec in the business and you just leave me out, it's nasty work. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know Jay-Z, nor do I know Dame Dash. But I am an outsider and I was a fan in the 90s that was listening and supporting Rockefeller and Bad Boy and all of these labels. Yes, I had record deals. Yes, we have platinum plaques in the crib. And yes, we have hits. But at the same time, we are still fans of the music business. And these guys were big time artists in the game. So yes, I can say I saw Jay-Z and Dame Dash from the mud rise all the way up, and then he dropped them off. So I can see why Dame Dash is tight. So when it comes to Dame Dash, I watch all of his interviews. You know, I listen to what Dame Dash has to say because I look at Dame Dash like he has a reason to be mad. Dame Dash is the start of the Rockefeller and the start of this man's career and getting to the money. This is a fact. Everybody knows this. Come on. We saw the way Dame Dash was talking to Leo Cohen. He told them, take Def Jam off the jackets and just leave Rockefeller. That's crazy.
I mean, come on. The whole Dame Dash Nori thing gotta be hilarious. That's the funniest thing ever. So, Dame Dash, Nori. Do you think Nori is right by calling him a chatty patty?
I mean, these are old school guys in the game, man. Come on, man. The Clue mixtapes, Nori, Rockefeller. You know, look at the scene. Look what they're fighting over. They're fighting over a classic movie with classic artists and classic iconic producers and record executives like Dame Dash. These guys are goats. No, he has. I'm not mad at Nori for calling him a chatty patty because Nori feels like that. Because you got to remember, Nori's getting to the bag right now. Dame's trying to, you know, get his way in the game, back in the game because he said Jay-Z done blocked him. So, you know, Nori and Hove with the Rock Nation running around, all of this stuff, all of that. You know, look what Dame said. Dame said it's funny because Jay-Z and Nori is cool right now, and he knows Nori's trying to get Jay-Z up on Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? If he gets Nori on Drink Champs, you know, Jay-Z on Drink Champs, he's going to the roof. That's multi-million views. Like your man Shannon Sharp, the Shay Shay Show type of views with Cat Williams if he gets Jay-Z on the Drink Champs. So, of course, he's not going to cross Hove and run with Dame Dash on this. But Dame did say, I saw this on the interview, that is funny, that Jay-Z never even wanted Nori down with Rockefeller. That was all Dame making it happen with the reggaeton music and all that stuff he said. That's a fact. So I find this funny because I look at Dame Dash like he put niggas on. I'm looking at Dame like he put niggas on back in the days. I never looked at Dame like he was a hater. He was running his mouth, but that's what was needed. You got to remember, back in those days, the labels was thugging out the record labels. The quarter water record labels and all of this stuff that was signed to these labels that was doing all the work and they was making all the money. You know what I'm saying? So Dame wasn't allowing that. That's how these niggas was able to get this money. Gotta remember, Dame Dash dates Aaliyah. Dame Dash is a serious man at this time. You know what I mean? Like he said, Hov was thirsty that night. Yo, that was funny when I saw that too. He said that Dame is a wild man. He said, yeah, the time that I smashed. He's talking about the time that he smashed Shorty, Aaliyah. He said it happened the night at the Diddy party. He said Jay-Z was extra thirsty that night. He had to turn it up on him.
Do you think Jay-Z and Dame Dash could ever put this behind them and be friends again? Do you think that's possible?
That's over. You know why? Because it's this simple. Like, Dame done said too much. Jay-Z took too long to keep him out of the mix. You know, they looking like he's washed. They got little videos up of him with no teeth. You know, nasty work, things like that. You know what I mean? He left them out there to where he had to jump on the internet to get known. You know, like Dame Dash is doing too much because Jay-Z forced him down that lane. He wouldn't let him in the game. He had no choice but to get nasty work and go to YouTube and jump on the dirty side. There was no other way. You know what I mean? He was blocked out of the way. You gotta understand, a lot of niggas is on YouTube because the industry niggas is blocking them. That's why I jumped on YouTube, because I don't want to have that feeling to knowing I'm being blocked. You know what I mean? You want to control your own destiny. So that's why Dame Dash jumped on YouTube to control his own destiny, run his mouth, and try to get to the bag. But the thing is that Jay-Z still was getting a lot of these interviews and all the stuff he was saying taken down off YouTube and all of that. So I don't know, man. I don't think they can ever be friends again. I feel like Jay-Z, you know, at this point, now with all these allegations on him, and now he's on the internet, even telling more things, just making him look even more hot, I think that relationship is finished.
I never thought in a million years that Dame Dash and Jay-Z would be this much of enemies ever. That's crazy. All right, talking to Jay-Z. Jaguar Wright, you know her. She's running around. She's doing the same old stuff. Is she telling the truth about Sean Carter?
I mean, Jaguar Wright is Jaguar Wright. Entertaining as hell. Love watching the interviews too. Like I said, I can answer all these questions like that because I never sat down with these guys not one day in my life. Thank God. So this is for me. I'm just the outsider looking in. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can say Jaguar Wright. I wasn't around. I don't know if she's telling us lies or not, but it seems like she could be telling the truth because can't nobody lie like this. It's too much. It's like she don't stop. There's no way for her to be lying. You know what I mean? Now, I heard Jay-Z done tried to give her the bag to stop this, that, and the third. Jaguar Wright, it seems like it's not about the money with her. It seems like she got a lot to prove. I don't know. I think she lives out in Houston or something like that. So, she just feels like, she's, like this is what her God's calling for her to talk and tell the story of the industry to protect the new artists and the new people coming in the game. I agree. I think the new people need to be protected. I got kids of my own. If they ever want to jump in the music business, I don't suggest it. With all of these drugs and all of these nasty work going on, I would hate to see one of my kids involved with one of these dudes who's looking for the youth to take advantage of. I don't like stuff like that. And that's a fact. So yeah, Jaguar Wright, if she is telling the truth, these guys are nasty work. But if she's lying, she's looking for the clout. And that's it. You know what I mean? Jaguar Wright is Jaguar Wright. And that's that.
How do you think Jay-Z and Roc Nation feels about Jaguar Wright stirring up all these allegations? Come on, Shay. Let's be for real. She is the reason all this is happening to Sean Carter. How do you think Roc Nation and Jay-Z and the team and all those guys up there feel about Jaguar Wright?
Well, I think Roc Nation and Jay-Z and them, I think they can't stand Jaguar Wright. I think Jaguar Wright has too many photos, too much proof. She was on a song with Hov. Her ties to the Roc Nation and Rockefeller team is, it makes you, it keeps your ears and your eyes open. What could be true and what could not be true. So that's what Jaguar Wright has working for her, is that she knows these dudes. If she doesn't know them, this doesn't make sense. She has a song with Hov, like I said, and pictures floating around the net with her around these people. Now, Roc Nation, I know they done offered her bread, they say. I know they done reached out to her to tell her to stop. She won't stop. So why would Roc Nation like her? You know what I mean? Why would Jay-Z like her? There's no reason for them to be friends with her if they ask her to stop or for the bag and she doesn't stop. This shit is personal and she's not gonna stop. So if I'm Rockefeller, it's either you ignore her, because it's hard to ignore somebody that's getting millions of views. I mean, hell, look, you're asking me questions about her. Jaguar Wright is lit. So I think she's here to stay until this allegations at least is over with Jay-Z. If Jay-Z allegations would have been true, Jaguar Wright would be to the roof.
How do you think the holidays were for all of these people? Jay-Z, Diddy, Jaguar Wright, all of these people that were in the actual mix of all of this drama. How do you think their holidays were? 2025. Do you have any predictions or anything that's going to happen to these guys?
2025. I mean, I hope not, man. I mean, I don't have no predictions. I mean, I'm going to be covering everything. Like I said, I don't wish nothing bad or salty on these dudes. They are human. They are, a guy. These guys are guys that I was fixing to be. You know what I mean? Icons in the game. So I definitely don't want to be them. You know what I mean? So now it's at a point where it's like, for me, it's like, You know, I feel like God protected my integrity and protected everything on me with taking my time and finding my lane in the business. So in 2025, I predict, you know, that, you know, the real comes out and the fake finally gets put behind bars. That's it. You know what I mean? Because the real is always stuck and the fake always wind up making it. So, you know, I think it's 2025 coming. So the prediction I have is 2025 that the real motherfuckers is coming to light. The real motherfuckers is coming to light.
So what can we expect from Shay Baby and the Shay Baby TV platform in 2025? I mean, come on, we're only days away. What we gonna see?
Oh, you're gonna see a lot, man. I mean, you know, the platform is growing every day. You know, I just finished, you know, working on sports commentating with my man Chris Gotti with Clash TV, which is big. You know, pause. You know, I was able to interview a lot of people in the industry that's considered the real ones out of New York City, and you know, when they find out that you know I have an actual hip hop platform and I'm not, you know, and I didn't come in the game to be a sports commentator, it kind of freaks them out, bro. So 2025, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I was able to see is that you know pretty much the platform is able to do whatever we want. You know what I mean? We've been able to do sports commentating, you know, push the sports. You know, we've been able to push hip hop, interview rappers. You know, so Shay Baby TV is definitely growing. So, and Shay Baby also as the actual, you know, face of the platform. So I'm happy the way things is going for sure. So I can see a lot of good things happening for us in 2025. And that's a fact. Shout out to everybody out there showing love. Shout out to the Shay Babies.
Stay out of trouble, man. Stay safe out there. And you know, me and you, we gonna have a lot of sit downs in 2025, man. I see the bond between us is gonna be something crazy, man. All right, man. See you soon, man.
See you soon, my dude, my man, Shay Baby.